Now, from your weather authority, here's Chief Meteorologist Dan Smith.
Well, we have all those clouds still bouncing around there in the Concho Valley and ultimately not producing any rainfall, and it won't for at least the next few days or so. And even looking east, you have more blue skies out that way. 97 degrees at the airport right now. Humidity still lingering about and 30% at the moment, and that is going to be a running theme where we're gradually going to be chipping away at the humidity that's still lingering about. And with that, it's going to be increasing our temperatures, or at least allow them to heat up a little bit more. So we very well could be hitting the century mark at least sometime in the next few days. 13 miles an hour right now from the southeast. It really hasn't gotten much closer to about 20 this afternoon. And satellite and radar showing a couple of storms around here towards Fort Stockton, getting awfully close to that western tip of Crockett County. Ultimately, might throw some of those clouds our way. I don't think the rain is going to be getting any closer here, but I said that when it was already starting to pass Fort Stockton, and look how close it has come. So maybe a 10% chance on the board for western counties tonight. Really nothing I would expect for San Angelo. And here's how we're stacking up temperature-wise against people across the nation here. 98 in Phoenix. We're only one notch below that. 80 in Oklahoma City. I suspect it's raining up there at the moment. And 77 in Detroit. Looks really nice down towards the Midwest. Really more my speed out there. Now looking back for today's high, 98 degrees, and very similar to what we saw yesterday, just a few degrees above average. Same with the low there too. And that is a nice number to see because I don't have to put a negative next to it. It's about 3/4 of an inch over for the year, but we're gradually chipping away at that because we're starting to lose some of that, or not having any days with rainfall. Now, the last weekend, of course, we did have plenty of rainfall, and I said that the drought monitor was going to be looking really nice. Well, here was last week's, and here is today. Some counties getting about 2 categories lower. They were in that stage 4 extreme drought conditions. A lot of them just finding themselves about stage 1, stage 2, a couple of slivers of stage 3 here and there, and stage 4 going on towards Mason County. Again, a much needed improvement over last week, but could always get greedy. You could always use just a little bit more. We might get our chance late on in the weekend. 73 degrees for tonight, mostly clear out there. Winds from the south about 5 to 10 miles an hour. For tonight, or for tomorrow rather, 98 degrees. Again, similar heat to what we saw today. This is exactly our high for today. And your Weather Authority 7-day forecast. Saturday, Sunday, again, we might be approaching that century mark again. 20% on the late evening hours in Sunday into Monday morning. We have just the weakest of cold fronts systems coming in here, so I'm only going down to about the mid-90s there, but 93 feels better than 98. You're splitting hairs at that point. We're just going to be in the 90s either way, with the slightest hope of some extra rainfall coming in late in the weekend.
All right, thank you, Dan.